I'm gonna make sure I can be heard here. Okay, we're good. Hello everybody, Jacob Ian here, and welcome back to Minecraft, even though I'm not, this is more of a sit down and have a serious type talk. I'm gonna wait till more people show up, though, because this is, I want people listening, too, so that way I'm not just rambling and rambling and rambling, but, um...
Turning the overhead on for a second.
Okay.
It's like, haha, he needs a holographic course, and I'm like, hold up.
Do I have one?
Yeah, Radiance.
Oh, that's right, Radiance. That is literally correct. See, I feel like that's how that green one's gonna look, is like Radiance. I'm actually gonna turn off the music just in case, because I don't need to get slammed, even though I really enjoy the music in the background, but I don't want it to get slammed on me here. Like full credits. Ooh. What just happened?
Why not?
How dare. Hey, man. Don't worry, I'm waiting for more people to show up so that way I can start rambling. Um... Plus, this is gonna look like kind of cool, just with me sitting here and the weather just keeps changing.
It's just a vibe
It's just a vibe
stream. Not a
stream.
live stream, it's a vibe
It's a
stream.
vibe stream. That's literally what this is.
Newt loves your sparkly horsies.
Hell yeah. Yeah, it is, and I wish I could do that. All right, we got a few people in here. I guess I can start talking. Um,
We can do stuff if you want.
nah, not now. Not if I'm having a serious conversation. Um, so for the past, I want to say like I'm just gonna get started. For the past month or so, your boy hasn't been doing too good. Uh, Flat out, I literally let myself get to a point where I've been talking nothing but politics and kind of drowning myself in the world's problems and not really focusing on my own. Uh, I have been in a really bad headspace. Um, I'm trying to get better. I've also been looking back into therapy. That hasn't been ideal. Plus, our insurance sucks. Um, so I'm going on a hiatus for about 2 weeks. Um, I have events in October that I plan on, like, outside of streaming. It's gonna be meeting up with like family friends, pretty much. Um, and your boy needs a break from streaming and social media overall. So I didn't delete any of my accounts or anything like that. I just uninstalled a bunch of apps so that way I can have some peace of mind and also focus on things at home, my relationship, and just things that I should have been doing a long while ago. Um, I do have good news out of this, but honestly, I'm at a low point. Like I said, I ain't doing too hot. I'm trying. It's just hard. And it hasn't helped that work has also been kind of strenuous on me. Um, I want to keep streaming and I want to keep going so I could, maybe someday have this as like a full-time job. I would love that, but I know that's not in the picture or in my cards right now, and I really just need to focus on other things. Um, October, like I want to say like mid October through November, it's there will be streams. Um, I do have plans for like, horror games and whatnot. I have a few saved and in mind just to try out instead of me just playing Dead by Daylight, even though the moment I start playing that, that's going to be like my heavy focus. um, there's so much more as well that I can't put into words right now. But yeah, October, like I want to say like November through January is when you'll be seeing more Dead by Daylight content. You'll be seeing more Minecraft as well because we're getting updates out and I'm really excited for it. What else was there? There was more I know that I need to say. So yeah, I'm going on a 2 week hiatus. That's pretty much like the gist of it all. I'm so tired. I'm mentally and physically exhausted, and it's just I've hit a point where I need a break, and especially after hearing some rough news last night from out of the blue, like that, it's taken care of, and it's still being investigated. I won't go into it too much, but yeah, that was a big hitter. Um, the games I got coming up that I want to record that I have in my playbook is Liza P, Dead by Daylight, um, Silent Hill F, which is one of the newer ones that just came out. And then there was another one that was for free. I downloaded a little. I'm guessing it's like a one shot type. I don't know how long it is. I know Little Nightmares was another big one that I wanted to do. So yeah, you might see that. Plus a few others. Who knows? As Espen dies in the background, I guess. Um. Oh yeah, speaking of Espen, so I was Mags texted. I sent Mags a like, oh, 1 year ago type photo, and I felt bad. They were having,
Tried saying
yeah, I tried saying floof and said flood and floor. Oh, that was hilarious. Um, oh, especially with Mags' birthday in October. That's another thing that we're gonna be celebrating. So that's another reason why I'm not streaming so much. So I think I'm literally just going to take October as like my entire month off, and then I'll come back in November because it's gonna be that hectic. I'm gonna see more of my schedule, but so far that's what it's really looking like is me taking an entire month off from streaming. And who knows, maybe it's well needed. Um, we're also looking into another thing that's really going to help is getting into looking in more into like gym memberships and whatnot. So that's really going to be a mental and physical health thing. I feel bad for getting into topics like this, but I really needed to let it out because I'm beat. I'm trying. I want to have fun. I don't want my energy to like seem like I'm always like, oh, I've changed, something's wrong. I love gaming. I love having fun on streams, but I think it's time for me to take that hiatus. So October's up in the air. October is like maybe a recording, maybe not. If I have time, I might do it, but so far it's looking like it's a no. And I'm okay with that. I'm really okay with that. Because that gives me time to focus on myself. That gives me time to focus again on my relationship and around my family. Is work gonna possibly help with that? Maybe, but eh, it's work. So yeah, if you have any questions, if you need more answers, or like, hey, what's up with this or whatever, just let me know. I'm happy to answer. Or if you have any requests on like, what you think I should do. But so far, you might see me in October, you might not. If anything, see you in November. I apologize that this is a little bit of a heavier one. And again, I really needed to get this out. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.